After using the Harley rake to level and clear the yard of rocks, we planted some grass seed just in time for a light rain. Now it's back to work on the garden, something that needs to be done, but not something my back is looking forward to. Trying to get the garden back going again. It's been a couple days since I had even a chance to get out here. So the last time I worked on it, I got the frame up, I got all the dirt in there, and then that was about it. So what I'm trying to do now is get all the clumps broken up, and this stuff is just hard as a rock right now. I already got this bed pretty much where I want it to be, which is about 2 inches below the top. And that's so when we're in there working and messing with the dirt, we're not accidentally knocking a lot of the dirt out onto the ground. But I clearly have way too much dirt in here. I thought that it would settle down, and it really hasn't. We've had a few rains and it hasn't really moved at all. So I'm gonna have to probably take a lot of this out. Well, I'm about 60% done here. This whole side's done, and then that little planter right there is done. I gotta go around the whole other horseshoe, and most of them I have to take out. So I can level most of this, but a lot of it's gonna come out. A lot of hard work still to go. It's probably about 7:30 or so right now. I'm debating if I want to go ahead and tackle this tonight or do it tomorrow. Of course, the temperature is really nice right now. Tomorrow is supposed to be in the almost 80 degrees. Right now it's only like 65. So much better weather to do it in today. Plus it's supposed to be really windy tomorrow too. So I don't know. I'll probably try and get maybe half of this done and then call it a night, I think. Well, probably an hour later, I think. I wasn't keeping track of time. I decided to go ahead and just finish the job. So all the beds are leveled now. We'll see what this rain does, if it settles it down anymore. But I'd really love to get some plants out in here because they're all dying inside. But the goats are still running free. So until I can get over there and finish the fence, the garden's just gonna be empty. We can still go ahead and get the rock in, get the railroad ties around it, which I picked up some of those today. Get the railroad ties around, start bringing the rock for the inside, and get it ready as far as that goes. But can't put any plants in until the goats are secured, otherwise they're going to come in here and just eat everything. I don't know how long that's going to take. We shall see. As a backup, now I decided to get some seeds going in the old garden while I worked on sharpening a couple chainsaw blades to remove the stump next to the new garden. Well, I think I'm down about as far as I need to go, at least for the rock to cover everything up. I'm just going to get the Harley rake and plow through here a couple times to smooth it out and call it good. I was going to dig it out and then use my extra dirt to fill it in, but that just seemed harder. Chainsaw went a lot faster and I got less to clean up. Well, I like to think I've gotten a little smarter through this process. So I went ahead and used the Harley rake to smooth out where my railroad ties are going to go. If I'd have done this in the beginning, before I put the plastic down, this big hump that runs through here could have been leveled off and would have made life a lot easier. But this should go a little bit quicker now, and I shouldn't have to adjust my ties too much. Well, I got my ties in, and everything's pretty straight, but I'm about 46 to 48 inches here, and about 40 inches down there, so the whole thing really needs to go that way a couple inches. But if I'm 6 inches off, I can't go 6 inches this way, because then I'll be 6 inches off down there. I've got to go 3 inches. And I'm telling you, 3 inches is not worth moving all these railroad ties. They are heavy, ridiculously heavy. And I'm getting kind of beat. So a lot of times we'll take these railroad ties, we've done gardens before, and we'll recess them into the ground. And it's really nice. You can mow right over them. It gives you a nice weed barrier, weed break between your garden area and then your grass. Digging down out here is just tough. Yeah, I'm probably going to hit rock, I'll hit roots, I'll hit trash, I'll hit that dang twine that's everywhere. So what we're going to do is lay them on top, and then I'll backfill up against them. So at some point I'll bring in some dirt, probably when I do the pond, I get a bunch of dirt, lay them on here, I'll just backfill and smooth it out away on all sides, and then we'll have rock all in here. So I don't have any real rock right now. I've got maybe 3 bucketfuls, maybe 4 buckets with the tractor, and that's about it. So that's not going to do much at all. I'll have to go run and get some loads of some clean gravel. We're not going to do anything special. You can get river rock, which looks nice. You know, it's kind of a tan, kind of pretty and everything, but it's, you know, it's a cost, and I don't think it's worth that much. It's probably twice as much at least as just regular clean rock, just 3/4 clean. And I'm not that picky about it. We did it in a garden before, and yeah, it looked great, but it's rocks. It's fine. So I'm not going to get too worked up. But I don't know. Doing tractor work's pretty easy, so I'll go ahead and hop on that and get those couple loads of gravel in here, and then probably call it quits. It's Sunday. I should be I didn't get to have a margarita yesterday. I got a margarita tonight. I think now he's making enchiladas, so definitely a margarita night. Well, ended up with more rock than I thought I had, so not enough to do everything with, but I think just one more load will get it done. So Margarita's going to have to wait for another hour while I smooth this out. Well, I wasn't wrong. My back is killing me and I just had to lay down for a bit, but I got caught. Disturbing my slumber.
Give me a smile.
After a nice margarita and a couple days rest on my back, I brought in a load of rock to finish the job. was a lot of unnecessary work and probably not worth the expense or all the aches and pains. But I know that years down the road, I'll still be using this garden and will know exactly what went into it. Sooner or later, I won't be able to work this hard anymore. It'll be things like this garden that will remind me of my past accomplishments that I finished when I could.